Hey folks, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back. It's the Patriotic Goomba. So this here, it's gonna be I guess you can kind of say it's gonna be a special video, more or less. So this is a video where you can say it's a mail call. I finally got my delivery for the 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle. Obviously, very excited. One of the lucky few. I understand. I've been watching videos upon videos of everybody talking about it. The ones who got it, the ones who didn't get it. I got one. I was one of the lucky ones. But not only did I get one, we were fortunate enough to get two. So, the question being, what do we do? Do we just tear it open and rip into the thing and, see what we got? No. I'm not doing that. As much as I want to see what's inside, I'm not doing that. For those of you guys that did open it and you sold it and you made a quick flip, hey, my salute to you. Congratulations. You made yourself a nice profit. And also on the same turn, for those of you that kept the coin and you're in love with the coin, even more of a congratulations to you, because you got yourselves a beautiful coin. So I was one of the fortunate ones to get two. I was in it. I went through the whole thing with you guys. I understand all the craziness that we all went involved with. Don't blame the mint. A lot of people were trying to get on this website at that same exact moment. It was pure luck. It's dumb luck. You can't get mad at somebody for getting two, for getting one, for getting five. I've seen it. You can't get mad at these people. But, so the question being, what am I going to do with them? I decided to sign up to PCGS. I wound up getting the gold level that comes with 4 free vouchers. The voucher isn't entirely free. It's just a free for the submission and the grading portion of it. So that gold level, just so, to kind of catch everybody up with what the difference between the PCGS and the this and the that. The gold level, it's $150 up front just for the membership. You get 4 free vouchers, and you get some other little perks here and there, but the 4 free vouchers. The only reason I even did that is because I got two. If I got one, I would have went a different route. I would have went through one of my LCSs and went this way and went that way just to get it graded, and back and forth. I did weigh out the options between NGC and PCGS. Quite frankly, and it may sound silly in some ways, the main reason I went with PCGS, I called both companies, got both of them on the phone, basically see what they had to offer, asked them a bunch of questions, went through the whole, rigmarole, all that. And the customer service rep at PCGS, she didn't sell me on her product. She sold me on her personality. It's something simple. And I decided to go with them. Now, I have watched some videos where guys were going with NGC because it was a little cheaper. And I have also been hearing as well that NGC is a little bit more lenient in their grading. That right there, for long term, kind of made me tell myself I did a good thing. I'm not saying you did NGC did a bad thing. I'm not saying that whatsoever. You're still going to make your money on this, if that's what your intention is, to flip them. I don't want an easy grade. No, I don't want a 68, a 67, a 66, God forbid. But in the long run, I don't want an easy grade. I also don't really care for the fact that NGC is doing the COA open, because then you're stuck with this giant thing. The PCGS slab is going to be big on its own. But do I want a COA that's going to be this big? No. What do you do with it? It's hard to store. It's hard to put places. It's hard to do things with. But I want a tough grader for long term, because right now the coin is hot. Right now the market it's going this way, it's going that way, it's going all over the place. And I'm going to get into the market in a second. But down the road, true collectors, true people that want this coin that didn't have a chance to get it, that missed the opportunity. God, who knows if it really starts going crazy and it starts hitting auction houses. It hasn't hit an auction house yet because of the simple fact, all the prices that we're seeing on eBay and whatnot like that, they're not real prices. They are, but they're not. A lot of the sales, people didn't even have the coin in their hand yet. And then the other sales that people did have the coin in their hand, they got it at a Baltimore coin show. Now, we don't know really, really, really and truly how these coins are going to grade out. But like I said, I have been hearing that NGC is putting out a lot more 70s and PCGS is putting out a lot more 69s and 68s. But that just means if you do get the 70, now you got something there. Everybody who got this, we got something. But if you get the 70 at PCGS, you could be looking at something down the road. So, also to go into all that. As a lot of you know, there is 100 of the COAs signed by the Mint Director. But then if you go online, you also are seeing people who have the signed COA by the Mint Director. And it can get a little confusing. You got to look at the serial number on the bottom. The Mint Director for these coins right here that are in, right here, he signed 1 through 100. He was attending, so with the Baltimore show, I did a fair amount of research on this, and I'm getting conflicting numbers. First it was 500, then it was 600. Now I'm hearing 700 and 800, but I'm going to stick with 600. We'll land right in the middle. So what I read was at 2:30 in the morning, lines started forming outside the Baltimore show, and it was freezing outside. They opened up the doors at 6 a.m. and they handed out 600 tickets. We're just going to land on 600 just for argument's sake. I wasn't there. So they hand out 600 tickets. It was supposed to be 1 ticket per person. The Mint Director showed up and stayed for about an hour at like 2:30 in the afternoon. Stayed for about an hour, and he was signing some of those COAs. Yeah, you got the COA that's signed, but it's not the one that is going to be the real desirable one. I did see one guy on YouTube get it, and he was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, number 88. He's the only guy who I seen with the real desirable one. And this, poor schlep, he opened up the box. Now imagine if he didn't open up the box and he sent it into grading, and he had a graded, signed COA, but the real 1 through 100 signed. Now I did notice yesterday on eBay that someone was selling a signed Baltimore coin, Proof 70, signed COA. It was signed over there. He was number 7,000 and something, his serial number, the COA number. Now it did go for best offer. I don't know what he got it, what he sold it for, because it was X price for best offer, and it sold at best offer. So I don't know what he necessarily sold it for, but it was listed at $22,000. Now, if you're the guy who paid, let's say $15,000, I don't know, I can't answer that. $10,000. Yeah, okay, it's signed, but who's the Mint Director? He's a nobody. You don't give a crap. A collector doesn't care. Oh, you're number 7,000. It's signed just because you happen to be standing on the line. The guy with 1 through 100 signed. That's the one. That's the ticket. That's the gold. That's the golden ticket, like Willy Wonka or whatever like that. You got the everlasting gobstopper. But somebody bought. Again, I don't know how much it went for. It went for best offer, but it was listed at $22,000. Which is outrageous numbers. But this is what we're into. We're here to collect. I know some of us are silver stackers and some of us are this and that, whatever like that. But I'm a collector at heart. That's my passion. That's what got me into silver stacking and whatnot like that. The silver stacking, in a lot of ways was a way for me to then kind of dictate that avenue into the collector field. But I don't got money to be a collector. There was there's some old joke, and I know I'm going to brutalize it right now. But every coin collector will never be broke but they can always become bankrupt because we collect money. So you collect money, so you're never going to be broke. You're always going to have something. But Maron, could you start putting in money into your collection that could turn you bankrupt? So again, I don't know the exact quote or joke or whatever it may be, but there's a coin collecting saying. But so with that being said, going back to signing up to PCGS, if just see if you guys were interested in something like this. So I signed up for the PCGS for the gold label. They do have the silver, and the silver is $65. Silver $65. Basically, you sign up for the membership. That's all you get. Membership, you could submit as you please. If you had one coin, that would probably be a good option for you because you only got one coin. So you do it once, it's a bing bang boom, it's done, it's over with, whatever. You're done. But remember, and keep this in mind if you do sign up to PCGS or NGC, it's a reoccurring annual charge. It's an automatic renewal. So if you only got the one and you got nothing else to grade, make sure you keep the date that you signed up for, so you can go then and cancel it. Because you don't want to just be pissing around money that you could be then using into a reinvest into your collections. For me, putting out $165, the way my mind works, hey, that's 1/10 ounce of gold. I just put out $165 that I could have spent buying gold. But the reason why I did it is because I had 2 coins. So with the 2 vouchers, you're basically saving $40 on the grading, purposes of it. So for me, it wound up being $80 savings, for everything you get. So you got to get first strike. That's an additional charge. You got to get, what do you call it? You got to get the slab graded. You got to get this. So for these 2 coins, I wound up paying $100, more or less in a nutshell. 70, 80, 90, 100. I wound up paying in total $104. That's not bad. Now, that's not including the $165 for the membership, but I still would have paid $150, excuse me, for the membership, for the gold level. And I still have 2 vouchers that I got to find something to get graded because you got them, so use them. Yeah, why not? So, I'm going to be sending these in. I already filled out my submission form. I did it today. I'm putting these over in a box, getting them out of the way, getting them shipped out tomorrow. It'll probably be, I'd say, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get these things back to me. And then we're going to have another video, and we're going to see what we got. Obviously, we're hoping for that, everlasting gobstopper golden ticket or whatever, and, take the ride in the bubble thing in Willy Wonka's and go down the tunnel. But I don't set myself up for grandiose things. I'm a very straight line thinking guy. Very, most likely, you're going to get 269s. That's what's going to happen. But you're going to have 2 beautiful coins. What I'm probably going to wind up doing, I'm going to sell one, and I'm going to keep the other as my collection. And that's my plan with that. But don't fret if you did not get the coin. I became privy to a little bit of information that I promised another YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber who is a content creator, I promised him I wouldn't disclose certain information that I received. Now, this gentleman who I'm referring to, the YouTuber guy, he was, just, I don't want to say pissed off, but he was upset about the whole not getting the coin and da-da-da-da-da. And he was putting out some videos, and I kind of made a little, and I have a rapport with him. We're friends. They're definitely our friends. As good of friends as you can be without knowing somebody. You just know their voice. And I let him in on a little bit of information I received from the Mint. I'm not going to tell the information because I told him I wouldn't. But what I will tell you is this. Because I'm also loyal to you guys, you guys that are my supporters. But I will tell you like this. If you are interested in this coin still, I would highly recommend you call the Mint. Maybe not the first time. Maybe the second time you're going to get a nice person on the telephone. there's a guy who will answer usually at nighttime, don't talk to him. He's not the nicest guy. But there's a young lady who will give you certain, I'd say, key bits of information if you can get her on the telephone. Now, I think a lot of the reason why she told me certain bits of information is because she was aware that I got one of them, and I was calling about a separate issue. So she kind of disclosed certain things to me that, might be coming down the pike, here and there. For those of you that have watched some of my other videos in the past, I'm still dealing with the Mint trying to get my dang 2019 silver proof set. It's become a mess of a mess of a mess. I'm waiting for a freaking supervisor to call me now. Like, that's how far down the line this thing has gotten. And they still ain't called me. So actually tomorrow I'm probably going to call them back again. But going back to what I was saying, I'm going to say it without saying anything. I would just advise you to just make a nice friendly phone call over to the Mint and ask some questions. Questions never hurt. They're going to tell you something or they're not going to tell you something. But if you get this one woman, she might just tell you a few things and she might not. So that's my story. These 2 coins, they're going out to the over to the PCGS. They're going to be heading out tomorrow. And then we're going to have another video. And we're going to have an unveiling about what it's going to be. So my plan for the rest of the night, get these suckers in a box. And then I got myself $100 in quarters. And why the hell not? Do a little quarter hunt for myself. I'm not going to make a video about it because it's only $100. I'm going to do these real fast as I'm watching the news or whatever. And yeah, guys, for those of you that did send it in, I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope that you guys get a really, really amazing coin. I hope that I start seeing some of yous out there that have the autographed COA. I haven't seen one. No, like I said, I've seen one. I've seen one gentleman. I think he had number 88, if I'm not mistaken or not. But they're out there. They're out there. I haven't seen many. And again, a lot of the ones that we've been seeing out there, on different videos or websites or whatever it may be, those are not the 1 through 100 ones. Those are the ones that was signed during the Baltimore show. The Mint director was there, and he was signing them for the people that were standing in the line or whatever. So don't get it confused. If you are somebody who's interested and you're one of these big time collectors, I highly doubt this, but hey, if you are one of these big time collectors and you happen to come through my video and you really want one of these signed COAs, pay attention to the COA number. If it's past 100, like this guy on eBay who was 7,000 something, that buyer, if she paid anywhere close to $22,000, I'm sorry to say, buddy, but I think you kind of overstepped a little bit and you were buying into the hype. My personal opinion. Because also, during that that Baltimore Expo, PCGS was not great. It was not slabbing the COA. They were just slabbing the coin. So you just got yourself a coin and a piece of paper loose. That's what you got. But if you're happy, so be it. Who am I to judge? Who am I to say nothing? But everybody, again, it's the Patriotic Goomba. To all of my subscribers, I thank you as always. I always appreciate your loyalty and everything. And for those of you that are watching this video and you're not my subscriber, give me a shot. Give me a subscribe. Follow my videos. Send a like. Make a comment on the bottom. I try my best to get back to all of you. I'm not too quick, because I got life in front of me. But I always try to definitely respond to everybody who makes a comment in my video. It may be a day, it may be a week, but I will always get back to you. So, if you're not a subscriber, give me a shot. What do you got to lose, I'm just a regular guy just putting out some videos for you to entertain you. But, ladies, gentlemen, I thank you, as always. Hey, I'm not going to say wish me luck, but let's see what happens. Everyone have a wonderful evening, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Ciao.